Good day, ladies and gentlemen, my fellow Nigerian. I'm happy to come across your way again today. I am simply called Mr. Nigeria. I am Mr. Nigeria, Africa. I'm a Nigerian, a proud one for that matter. Well, I used to be a person that got disillusioned with the situation in Nigeria before. It was like I lost hope in Nigeria, but of recent, I had no choice than to rekindle my hope again in Nigeria, because the truth is that there's no alternative to Nigeria for Nigerians. There's no alternative, man. We all need a country. If you don't have a country, you are nobody. You need a country. From there you can operate from. You need a country. You came from a country. So it's impossible for you to alienate yourself from the country you came from. Even though you may be in another country, they will still link you to your country. Whatsoever happened to your country will reflect on you. It's going to reflect how you are looked upon, you are treated, you are accepted, you are recognized in anywhere you go in this world. And no matter the achievement you might have made. So I've discovered, personally, it's a discovery for me that, come on, no matter what is happening in Nigeria, I cannot disown Nigeria. We are tied together. We kind of have a common destiny, to an extent. If it is well with Nigeria, if it is well with Nigeria, it will be well with Nigerians wherever we are. If it's not well with Nigeria, it cannot be truly, perfectly well with us. Especially when you've done nothing, you are doing nothing to make it well with Nigeria. The only way it can be well with us, even if it is not well with Nigeria, which we don't pray for, is if we have done everything possible within our power, within our resources, within our capability to make it well with Nigeria. We have done our best. Then we are going to be free. We'll be free from the consequence. But if you cannot touch your chest and sincerely say, yeah, I've done my best to contribute to a better Nigeria, if you cannot sincerely say that, then if it's not well with Nigeria, it can never be well with you. Except you have sincerely done all within your ability, all within your knowledge to make it well with Nigeria. And it is for this purpose I'm making this broadcast. I like to call it broadcast because it's a serious matter. It's a serious matter. And of some of the things that I've come to realize, I've come to believe, can help us to have a better Nigeria for all of us first, for all Nigerians first, then for the rest part of the world. Because we cannot, just as we cannot completely separate ourselves from Nigeria, Nigeria cannot completely separate itself from the rest of the world. The world is becoming one. There's the global village, global community. We are part of it. So, and the rest part of the world, all they need to know is that the destiny of Nigeria is tied to the destiny of the rest part of the world. We are one. If it's well with Nigeria, it will be well with the world. If it's not well with Nigeria, it cannot be well with the rest part of the world. Whether you believe it or not, in the long run, because we are all tied together, we are all connected together. We are all in the same planet. Except So that's why we should be concerned. We should be a brother's keeper as individuals, as Nigerians, even as nations. We should care about what happened to other nations. We should do enough of the greed, enough of the selfishness, enough of the arrogance, enough of the pride, of the selfishness, enough. So today, some of these things, there are some ingredients I think we need in Nigeria so that we can overcome our current man-made challenges and problems, be it corruption, mismanagement, and so on. And the ingredient we need and we should inculcate in ourselves as Nigerians are there is need for us to be united. There is need for us to be united in love. Unity in love is very important. Unity in love. Some people believe that the world, even including Nigeria as a country, has enough for the need of all Nigerians, but the country does not have enough for the greed of Nigerians, of all Nigerians. So there is the need to consider other people. It's not enough for you to amass all the resources of the country to yourself. That's barbaric. It is satanic. Permit me to say it. I love you, but that action, I don't like the action, because it's part of what has brought us to this debased level we are as a nation. So there is need for us to unite in love. We should unite in love for the betterment of Nigeria and all Nigerians. Enough of selfishness. If we have unity among us and love, we unite in love, not uniting in wickedness, not uniting in evil, not uniting against other Nigerians, against other ethnic groups, not uniting against other people, uniting for all Nigerians, uniting for Nigeria and for all Nigerians, for our common development, our common progress. Yes, uniting is necessary. Without we have to, we have to make the effort. It's not easy. I'm not saying we should become uniform. We should become the same. We cannot be, cannot be the same, but we can be united in love. We can decide, from today I will be my brother's keeper. My brother's keeper. I will be my fellow Nigerian brother's keeper, wherever they may be, home and abroad, wherever I may be. I will stand for the interest, for the progress, for the betterment of my fellow Nigerians. Be they my blood relation, be they my people from my tribe, or other religion, doesn't matter. As long as you're in Nigeria, you're a human being, I am for you. I love you and I care for you. I want your progress, and I will do all that's within my power, my ability, to ensure your progress, to ensure your development, to ensure your happiness, your good. I'll be concerned about you. I'll be concerned about anything that is of yours that is related to you. We need to have that spirit. We need it. Unity in love is an essential ingredient for us to overcome our current challenges, problems, difficulties. As a nation, we need to be united. Uniting in love means we need to let bygone be bygone. We need to forget the past. We need to be able to forgive those that have wronged us as individuals, as a family. Those that have wronged us, even in the place of work, even in school, in our homes, in our families, in our villages, various communities. We need to forgive. We need to forgive. We need to forgive. Forgive yourself. Yes, forgive yourself. We need to take responsibility, even for the wrongs done by our fellow Nigerians. Yeah, we need to stand in the gap. Yeah, that's what unity in love also means. Stand in the gap on behalf of your brother and sister, even those that have done wrong, even those that are still doing wrong in Nigeria, and they don't realize it, or they are still, unfortunately, bragging in their wrongdoing. We need to stand in the gap on their behalf. Apologize to ourselves, apologize to other Nigerians, apologize to the world. Oh, we are sorry, we are sorry. We need to apologize and to forgive, and to encourage them to turn a new leaf. It's time to turn a new leaf. It's time for prodigal Nigerians to come back. It's time for the corrupt politician to change and turn a new leaf. It's time for the corrupt leaders, corrupt educationists, corrupt trader, businessmen and women. It's time for them to turn a new leaf. Yes, it's time for us to turn a new leaf. It's time for us to forgive each other. And it has to be part of our culture. We forgive. As we forgive ourselves, forgive others, Nigerians, we also encourage them to stop the evil. Stop the evil. Stop the evil. Nobody's above the law. If we don't stop the evil, it's time for us to insist that the law should have its way. The law must have its way. Yes, because a nation without a law is no nation. It's no nation. It's an animal kingdom. It's a useless nation. It's a nation not worth to reckon with. So it is time for us to bring ourselves, subject ourselves under the law of the nation. Yes, submit ourselves. Even if you are the president and you know you have done wrong, you should own up. Be courageous enough to own up. Yes, we are ready to forgive and forget, but you have to be ready to own up. You have to be ready to confess. You have to be ready to restitute. You have to be ready to right the wrongs you have done as much as possible. You have to be ready to repent, to change. It's important. Yeah, we are ready to forgive. We are ready to forgive and move forward. And move forward, and move forward, and move forward. But we want to be united in love, united in justice, united in sincerity, united in righteousness, not united in wickedness, in backwardness, in retrogression. No! That will destroy us all before you know it. So my fellow Nigerians, this is what I am recommending for myself, for my family, for my kinsmen, for all Nigerians. There is need for us to be united. Let's look after the interests of other people. Enough of the greed. Enough of the wickedness. Enough of me grabbing two for myself when others have not gotten any. Enough is enough. Enough of me wanting to continue to enjoy the resources of this nation alone, me and my family, whether in politics or in religion or in the traditional. It is barbaric. It is satanic. Yes, once you have gotten one, let others get two. Even if some people that don't understand are saying, no, it's for you, it's your birthright. Keep grabbing it, grab everything. You should be able to say, no, it is not so. It is not right. It is not proper. Those are the attitude, behavior that destroy a nation. Yes, fairness, equity. We should all be equal under the law. All of us, you have the same access to the good and the resources of this nation, of our dear nation. Yes, it's not only for the few people. It's not only for the politicians and their family. It's not only for the rich people and their family. It is not only for the business moguls and their families. No, that is barbaric. That is satanic. That is what destroys a nation. All the goods in this land, if it is good enough for me, it is good enough for the least among us. It is time to value the life of the least among us, in as much as those at the top value what is good for them. It is good for you, it's good for the least among us. Yes, the least among us will become as valuable as the greatest among us in every sector, in every family, in every tribe, every nation, every religious circle, every business circle. Yes, we are all valuable, we are all important, and we should treat each other as such. And we should extend the generosity, we should extend the privilege to everyone, everybody, not you and you alone. That is what is destroying us. We need to change. We need to change. We need to change. It's not enough to preach it. It's not enough to say it. We must practice it. It must become part of our lifestyle, part of our culture, part of our tradition. Yes, I must be my brother's keeper. I must be my brother's keeper. I must be ready to sacrifice for my fellow Nigerians. I must be ready to go through inconveniences for my fellow Nigerians. I must be ready to fight for the rights and for the privileges of my fellow Nigerians. Yes, I should be my brother's keeper. I should stand for their interests always. Not standing for only mine, not standing for only that of my family. That is barbaric, that is wicked, that is satanic, that is what is destroying us. It is time for us, Nigerians, to be united in love. God bless you. God bless Nigeria.